Welcome back as we take you behind the scenes of some of our favourite ads of 2013. Now, the Native Agency came up with some clever technology to give Isuzu drivers a customised off-road experience. Going where Google Maps cannot, they decided to map out and give 4x4 enthusiasts a virtual taste of South Africa's best trails. Let's see how it was done.
For the launch of the new Isuzu KBs, we wanted to do something really special. It's an amazing car, so we wanted to make a campaign that wasn't just an ad campaign. We wanted to actually do something new. Everyone's familiar with Google Street View, but there's certain places that Google Car cannot go. And the Isuzu 4x4 can literally go anywhere. It can drive up mountains, through rivers, it can go anywhere.
What we're doing is we're driving around the country, mapping out some of the most scenic, epic, beautiful and challenging 4x4 trails in South Africa.
The inherent brand message behind this idea and the brand itself is Isuzu delivers. And that's really apparent when we go out and do these trails, that we really we see how that bakkie performs. We see how, with all our technical challenges, how we've managed to capture a real trail view where you can really explore it.
We needed to get a rig that was going to be able to handle the kind of trails that we were going to do. The camera housing is actually a 3D print, which then has 6 action cameras inside the housing. This gives us a complete 360-degree circular panorama.
We manually have to sift through all those panoramas as we're going like really slowly on these tracks, so we might have multiple shots for, say, in like the first 5 meters or something. It's quite a painstaking process.
What we do from here is then take the shots that the action cameras give us and output them, and the software will then make the panoramas for the street view.
I think the platform is not only there to become an information giver, but also to become a trusted authority on what to do and how to approach those trails. So not only do you get the advice from the Off-Road Academy, but you get the advice of the community itself given to you while you're exploring the trail.
We're also shooting loads of additional footage to augment the trail view experience. So instead of just being able to drive through the experience, you'll actually be able to check out a quick video of the vehicle actually tackling a particular obstacle. So when you actually go and do the route yourself, you'll have seen the vehicle doing the obstacle and you'll know which line to choose and you'll know how to tackle it, so it'll really help you. Perhaps what makes the experience even cooler is the fact that users can upload videos and photos and comments and pin them on the trails themselves. So it really adds an amazing social layer on top of all of the mapping that we're doing.
What we'd like to do is open this up more and more to the community to let people tell us which trails they want to see done next. When the digital space can add to life rather than try to steal your time, and it really contributes to people's lives and enriches that, then I think we're doing something right.
And this one, the Owen Kessel agency struck gold with their television commercial for Amstel Lager. It was called The Chef. Shot on location in the kitchen of the prestigious Mount Nelson Hotel in Cape Town, it included real-life executive chef Rudy Liebenberg and his team. Let's see then how it was executed.
We're here today at the shoot of our new commercial, The Chef.
It tells the story of Simpiwe, a young man whose dream is to become a chef and a restaurant owner. And it basically just tells a story from him getting a job as a dishwasher and working himself up from the bottom to where he ultimately wants to be.
The Chef is the follow-up of our other commercial, The Boxer. And both are built off the same idea. Things get better when you take your time.
Everybody busy on the lines. Okay, Sandile, and action.
This one kind of felt like it's like a mini movie in a way. And you get to like, obviously like add training and stuff like that, like preparing for like a character. So you need to embody the character and stuff like that. So yeah, it was interesting. For me, it felt like shooting a movie. Never really felt like a commercial.
I mean, the interesting thing about Mav is that he hasn't got a lot of experience, but he has the premium values that Amstel looks for. Because he didn't have a lot of experience, I think he feels quite humble and honest. And I think it makes him a lot more credible and believable. He makes the story feel quite genuine and honest.
He's taking his time to learn all the tricks and trades that you need to have to become a really good chef. And it's not easy. There are no shortcuts, there are no quick fixes. And that's also with Amstel. There are no shortcuts, quick fixes to brewing a good beer. And that's how the story of Sempiwe and Amstel are really connected, taking your time to achieve true quality.
Another new brand campaign that was launched in 2013 drew on a real-life event. The NED Group wanted to convey the importance of calmness and drawing on experience during times of trouble. So they used the true-life story of the US Airways flight that was forced to land on the Hudson River in New York after striking a flock of geese in 2009. This is how it all translated.
Where do I start? It's been months and months of talking about this commercial that is just going to last for 45 seconds.
A few years ago, we looked at the business and we decided what we needed to do to achieve our vision of being the most trusted investment brand in South Africa.
We had to find an ad or a message that resonated with us. But obviously, if we want to build a big brand, we've got to talk to people from all walks of life.
Well, the point of the commercial was to create an analogy or a metaphor for best of breed. True stories that were inspirational and relevant and that spoke to our target markets.
But we needed to be patient to make sure that we've got the right story. Putting a production like this together requires a lot of planning. Things like help from the New York Police Department, getting a production company, getting an experienced chopper pilot, because shooting in New York is a very, very expensive exercise, and there were some tense decisions. We needed to bring calm to the situation. You have to have like patience, you have to have like the nerves of steel.
And action.
Well, the aerial day was amazing with a Vietnam vet who's the best ace pilot there is in New York. The camera is a highly technical rig which they use to shoot all the Superman stuff.
We did the exact passage of the plane down towards where it actually did crash. To make a true story about a heroic event in New York is sort of like three highlights on top of each other.
Once back in South Africa, we began the editing process, including all the special effects, music and sound mixing.
The ad was a big thing to pull off, and I think it'll be a great success.
We really like the story because we think it's relevant, it will be impactful, and it will really make us stand out as a company.
I think that lots of different people can put themselves in the position of the pilot. So it could be the staff at NED Group Investments, where we're passionate about helping our clients meet their goals and dreams. It could be our fund managers, who we select based on their years of experience and their ability to stay calm in a situation. And maybe even it could be the man on the street sitting at home watching the ad, feeling that NED Group empower them to take control of their financial well-being.
Telling a story by tapping into people's emotions is far better than just telling them the facts.
The campaign is just there to actually facilitate the engagement, but the onus is on each and every one of us at NED Group Investment to actually showcase our skill, showcase our experience, show our calmness when things get tense in the business, and give the clients the comfort that they are dealing with people with experience.
And that's it from our behind the scenes special. You can let us know what you think of today's episode on our Facebook page. Here's the address. We are also on Twitter 24/7. Goodbye to you, and thank you for watching. And a lucky winner could win a fun double to go. Sorry. Sorry.
You're giving me the counter. What does that mean? That I'm going to beat the crap out of you, or you have to stop? You need to stop. Okay.
Professional athlete. Sorry, my mistake. Me to sorry, guys.
This was a very good rehearsal. You're doing this on purpose. Yes, I am. You want to hide it?
Don't.
News that moves. ENCA.com.